Hello guys, Sapphire Yagami. I'm here with a review for Once Upon a Time, episode 16 of the 5th season, titled Our Decay. So this episode, is all about Hades and Zelena. So basically, it starts off Hades is with Rumple needing to create a portal to bring Zelena's baby to the Underworld. So meanwhile, in present day Storybrooke, up there in Storybrooke, Belle is coming to feed the kids and everything, and Mother Superior appears, and then the real Mother Superior appears, and we find out that the fake Mother Superior is actually Zelena. She was coming to try to take her baby, but then he starts shaking, and Belle's like, "Oh my God, Zelena, stop it!" Zelena's like, "It's not me," which would make sense because Zelena loves the baby. She's not gonna put it in danger. So the portal opens up. Belle grabs the baby. Zelena's baby jumps into the thing, into the portal. Zelena falls after her. When they land, they realize they're in the underworld. Zelena starts freaking out. She realizes she has no magic, and she looks like she has sprained an ankle, and she tries to run after Belle, who takes the baby. Belle thinks that because she was that maybe Rumple has sent for her, maybe he's in trouble, so that's why she's here. So she goes to the library. Rumple comes up from the underground out the elevator. She's like, "Oh my God, Rumple." He's like, "Belle, what are you doing here?" He starts freaking out like, "Oh my God, are you dead?" She's like, "No, I'm not dead." So he reveals to her that about the deal he made, and she's like, "Okay." And he's like, and pretty much tells her that she's pregnant, so she's excited. But then she's like, "Oh my God, you saw my baby!" Like, he didn't know. And she noticed that he keeps using the word magic and power, and he reveals that he's the Dark One again. But this time is the way he says it compared to his previous way of it's like at this point Rumple like owns up to it, like, "You know what, I'm the Dark One. I love power." Like, he just lays it out to her straight, like, "Look, I'm the Dark One. I love power. Even when I was a coward, I love power." Because for Rumple, you gotta remember, every time we see Rumple in pre-Dark One, he associates his cowardness with weakness. He can't do anything. He couldn't save his marriage. He couldn't save Bellfire. Everything. So for him, when he became the Dark One, that gave him a sense of power, a sense of strength, and that it became his clutch because he can't let it go. He's never gonna let it go. So he tells Belle that basically that when you fell in love with me, you didn't fall in love with the man behind the beast. You fell in love with the man and the beast. I'm like, oh snap! And she's like, no. I'm like, yeah. I was looking at him like, you kind of did, Belle. Really, if you think about it, I can't remember which season it was, but it's a season where Belle lost her memory and she developed this personality name. She called herself Lacey. Now Lacey and Belle are the same person, two different sides, which is why I think that's why the reason she is perfect for Rumpelstiltskin. She don't even think she realized it, because when she was Lacey, Rumple was trying to win her back by being the man that she saw behind the beast. However, that turned Lacey off. Lacey was like, "Nah, I don't want Rumple." But when she watched Rumple beat the crap out of somebody, that turned her on. What turned Lacey on, so Rumple was the beast that he was. So yes, so I think Rumple is true in the fact that Belle loves not only the man behind the beast, but that she also loves the beast, which is true. Because Belle, we saw that something about Rumple attracts her. It obviously can't just be his good side. It's got to be that beast side, the dark one. That, I mean, who doesn't love Rumple as a dark one? It's like he's like perfect at that character. Like Robert Carl is perfect at that character. Right? Who doesn't love him when he becomes a dark one? He goes, so who doesn't love that? So I think Belle needs to realize that yes, you do love Rumple as both Rumple and the Dark One, the man and the beast. I think that's what probably needs to happen with Belle, is that she needs to understand that you're attracted to both aspects of this person. You can't just love, and I think that's important in the show to realize too, that you can't just love one side of a person. If you're gonna love someone, you gotta love everything about them. For Rumple, you gotta take his good with his bad. It's just that simple. Same thing with Robin and Regina. We all know Regina was the evil queen. I mean, before she was evil, we know she was Regina. But it's like, if you're going to be with someone, you gotta love both sides of them. You gotta take the good with the bad, son, baby. You're gonna have to take it. You're gonna have to take the good and the bad. So Belle's all, "Oh, I forgot I was supposed to no. And she leaves and goes find, everybody else. No, she don't fight everybody else. When Zelena approaches Snow and them, and Regina's like all happy. She's like, "Oh, somebody finally did." She's all happy, like she think us to deny that. She's like, "Somebody finally did you," and she's like, "No, I'm here." And our baby's here. So Robin's like, "Oh my God, it's freaking out." Da, da. Now my thing with Robin and Regina is with in terms of Zelena, her baby. Okay, we get it. Zelena is the Wicked Witch of the West. She hates her sister because her sister had something that she didn't have, her mother's love. So yeah, I would guess that would make anyone a little bit bitchy, you know. But Zelena really does love that child. And I think by Robin and Regina trying to keep Zelena away from her child is just gonna make the situation worse. You're trying to keep a mother away from her baby. Like, y'all should know that's never a good thing. We see this all the time in nature. If you don't fuck with a mother's baby, we should know this by now. Especially Robin. Like, you slept with her. I don't see how you couldn't tell that was Marion. I mean, how long would you marry Marion? Like, you could, ain't nothing about that pointed to you. Like, you know what? I'm suspicious. No, you still stuck your thing in there. You know what I'm saying? So, calm the fuck down, Robin. Calm the fuck down. So, Robin's like, "No, I'm gonna find our baby." So he ends up tracking down Belle, and they have the baby, and Zelena just wants to be with her kid. Like, damn, let her be with her child. So the baby's crying. She's like, the worst that's gonna happen is a motherly bond on Robin. So they let her hold her, and she's like, you know, holding the baby, and she's feeding it, and you see the love in Zelena's eyes when she holds a little girl. It's just so beautiful. They haven't named her yet. So Zelena sees a little spark and they're like, "Okay, Zelena, give us back the baby." Like, damn, can't she have some time with her child, Regina? Just because you fucked up and prevented yourself from having children, don't try to rip this away from Zelena. Because that's what at this point, I get that Zelena's evil, but I feel like, damn, let her pass some time with her damn child. If you need to watch her watch this with the child, then fine. But don't try to keep her away from her child. Like, now at this point, Robin and Regina's kind of pissing me off right at this point. So Zelena runs away. She goes to this house and she gets upset because she notices a little nick on her little daughter's cheeks. And she starts crying like, "Oh my God, I did this. I hurt my child." I was like, and she feels that at this point she can't protect the child because Hades apparently wants the child, but we don't know why. So so she's upset. So Robin and find her and she gives back a child. She's like, and she explains that Hades is the one trying to take the child and believes that he's trying to do the time travel spell. And Regina's like, "Oh, because he needs something of innocence, which would be a baby. What's more innocent than a little child?" So Zelena's like, "I can't protect my child." And just the despair that Zelena is pouring out her heart to her baby daddy, Robin, and her sister, Regina. I started crying. Like, I've watched the show for this is the 5th season. I have watched the show since season 1. I have never once cried. Granted, there was some sad scenes, but I never once cried. This one scene actually made me cry when I saw Zelena just pleading for the protection of her child. That had me crying. I'm like, shit, I'm fucking crying and shit. I was like, oh, Rebecca trolled that scene right there. She had me crying. Rebecca had me crying. Bravo to you, Rebecca. So she leaves, right? So she goes to confront Hades. All right, before I get to the part with they confrontations, let's go back to the past of how Zelena met Hades. So Zelena's in Oz, which we know she's a Wicked Witch West. Okay, this would be after the main storyline of the Wicked Witch West, where, you know, the Wicked Witch was for me. That stuff. So she needs to create a time travel spell because she wants to go back in time to pretty much, I guess, change her fate, because she keeps rewinding in the mirror the part where her mother leaves her saying, "I'm sorry I have to give you up, but I have to give myself my best chance." Usually a parent's like, "I have to give you your best chance." No, Cora was thinking about her fucking self right at this point. She's selfishness. I have to give myself the best chance, and that's how Zelena got to Oz, because it's tornado. You know. She doesn't know when she was born, so she has a little cupcake. It's like when they do these flashbacks of these characters, especially the villains, you just feel so fucking sorry for them. You're like, that's some sad ass shit. Like, you don't know, your mother didn't want you. She kept your sister. You never had your mother's love. And you had no idea when your birthday is. You don't even know the day you was born. And you sitting there with a cupcake. It's just like, damn. So she needs a time travel. She wants to create a time travel. So in order to do that, she needs some items. So she tries to take the brain from the Scarecrow. I'm like, poor little Scarecrow. That's all he wanted was a brain. That's all he wanted. If I only had a brain. Like, that's all he wanted was a brain. That's all he wanted. That's all he wanted was a brain. And how he finally got it is Zelena trying to take it away. It's like, oh, damn. Can nobody have any happy endings in the show? Damn. So Hades pops up. No, Dorothy pops up. Dorothy, y'all, she ain't like la 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 la. Oh, she's not that Dorothy no more. She's like Dorothy badass. You know what I'm saying? She's coming in like she about to fight the witch and stuff. She's like, I have the love of the people. And Zena's like blah 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 blah. And you know Dorothy leaves with the Scarecrow. He ends up getting approached by Hades, who pretty much tells you know, I can help you out. Then he's puts on this bike, and she's like, what is it? Because obviously don't have bikes on us. So he takes on a bike ride, and we sort of see some feelings develop in Hades, because he reveals to Zelena that he is cursed, he cannot love, he cannot anything, and he hates his brother Zeus, and he wants to, and he pretty much wants to reverse the position that he's in. Because if you let's see, I'm thinking about if they use the actual Greek mythology or they're using the Hercules part. It's probably a mixture of both, but I know in the Hercules version, you know, Disney's Hercules version, Hades is put there by his brother Zeus. Zeus is the king of the god gods, if you remember your Greek mythology. Zeus is the king. You know, each god has their different territory they reign. Hades is Underworld. If you think about Hades versus everybody else, what Hades got is a crappy ass deal, because he technically cannot leave, because people die every day. He can't leave, and it's fucking dark and gloomy down there. Who wants to spend eternity literally in a place where there's no laughter, there's no love, there's no joy, and all this stuff? I mean, at some point, you're gonna get tired of that damn shit. It's like, why the fuck I gotta spend all my eternity with the souls to make sure they go to hell, make sure they go to fucking heaven? It's like I'd be pissed off too as Zeus. Meanwhile, Zeus is up on Mount Olympus, sleeping with his sisters, sleeping with human women, creating all these damn babies every damn well. Hoeing up. I'm saying he's hoeing up. I'll be pissed too. So, Hades reveals, you know, his stuff and he can't love. So when we do see him on the bike, we see them have a connection. I'm like, oh snap, Zelena and Hades. Okay, I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. Okay. So they fall and stuff off the bike, and she enchants it, so it leads her straight to Dorothy. And when she finally gets the brain from the Scarecrow, she gets excited, so she go back to her castle, because she thought Hades had left her because he had disappeared. But when she gets back to her home, he was fixing him a dinner. I'm like, oh snap, look at Hades being all romantic and shit. Okay. So Hades revealed that he's basically, that being with Zelena, he thinks that she is his true love, and that, you know, we could be together. Zelena, because she has never felt any sort of affection, to her, she thinks that maybe Hades is playing a joke, so she goes straight to the defensive, because for her, this too good to be true. He can't possibly love me. So we see this scenario. It just becomes so. Their story is so sad. It's just like I want to cry for Hades and Zelena. Like, he genuinely is in love with this woman. Like, he loves her, and he said his heart started to flow. I'm like, oh, Hades is making me feel for him. Oh my god, Hades is making me feel for him. So Xena gets on his fist like, no, you don't love me. You're just trying to trick me because you want my time travel spell. So she gets defensive, and he just hardens back up and disappears. So I'm like, oh no, Zelena and Hades forever. My new favorite couple is Zelena and Hades at this point. They're my new favorite couple. Zelena and Hades, hell yeah. So when Zelena, back to present day Underworld, when Zelena goes to confront Hades, he reveals that he wasn't trying to steal her baby. He was actually trying to get it away from Regina, and that the whole reason his Underworld looks like Storybrooke was for her. So everything he literally has been doing has been for Zelena, because he still loves her. I'm like, what? Oh my god, I'm done. I'm done. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. Beautiful. I was like, I'm done. But Zelena is still on the defensive, poor thing. And it's like a part of her wants to love Hades, but I don't think. But it's just for her. It's like, no, he can't possibly love me. Who's gonna love me? You know what I'm saying? It's like this. I'm like, oh, Zelena, you can be loved, Zelena. You can be loved. You can have a family, Zelena. It's like, I want to cry so bad. I feel like I want to cry now. I'm like, Zelena, you can have a family. You can have the husband. You can have a baby. Granted, Rob is going to come over in a while. I mean, you know, but you can have it, Zelena. You can. You can. So Hades like, I'll wait. I'm like, oh, Hades. Oh my God. It's like, I now want a Hades now. It's like, oh my God, I want somebody like Hades now. He's a romantic. Who knew? But anyway, that's pretty much all for that episode. And also, of course, some sad stuff. Snow and Charming want to talk to the baby because they realize when they go to the diner that when the blind witch gives them their food, she like, I always do this for my regulars. And so like Snow's like realizing that they've been here way too damn long and they haven't seen a baby. So I'm curious how long it's supposed to, you know, that they've been here a long time. So they go do a haunting, and we have Henry. He's writing stuff, but he don't know when he writes it. So it's like when he sleeps, all of a sudden he writes it down. And it's real that, you know, their hunting did get to Neal and everything. So that was just a little side stuff, but you know, I got to the main stuff. But oh my God, Zelena and Hades, I'm so like, yes. I really do hope they get together, cause I mean everybody else has gotten together in this freaking show. We got Robin and Regina, Snow and Charming. We got Killian and Emma. Who else is a couple? Belle and Rumple. Ariel got her prince. Sleeping Beauty's with her prince. Mulan hasn't got nobody yet. Hopefully we'll see more Mulan. Cinderella got her person. I'm trying to remember everybody they introduced as a couple. Pretty much everybody's been hooked up with that person. So yeah, I can't wait to see how this is gonna go with Zelena and Hades. Like, I did not see that coming, but given they're both similar backgrounds, yes, I can see it. Yes. So anyway, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.